We are done till test case execution and all. We just started these things, right? What are the different types of testings? Yeah, these things we have start till here, like we are done, and from here we have to start, right? Till 14th slide we are done. Am I correct? Till here we are done, right?
Yes,
Till
sir.
this part. Yeah,
Yes,
good,
sir.
good. So let's get started. The remaining things, which is types of testings. So remember, so we know like how to write the test cases, and also we know how to execute the test cases. So and all those things now we know, but we are having some testing terminologies. Terminologies in the sense like we are having some different types of testings. Okay, so I will tell you what are the different types of testings, and also I will tell you what are the types of testing which we are doing and what we are not doing also. That is important. Okay, so remember these two, which is unit testing or white box testing. Whenever you hear this unit testing or white box testing, right? Okay, so this is not done by us. Remember, this is not done by us. Not done by us in the sense we don't do. Yeah, we don't do this one. If someone is asking also, this is the job of development team, so we don't need to bother. Okay. If someone is asking like, are you doing unit testing? You will say you should tell that straightforward. No, we are not doing the unit testing. If someone is asking, are you doing the white box testing? No, we don't do the white box testing. Why? Because that is not our job. Remember that one. Okay. And what is next? Integration testing and system testing. Okay, let's start one by one. What is integration testing? Okay, so integration testing is nothing but normally, let me share one. You can see right a whiteboard.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you notice here, you notice here. So let me take some cursor pointer. Yeah. So banking application. Okay. So there is a banking application. What are the features of the banking application? Can someone tell? Net banking. Okay. Net banking. What else we are having? Add account. Sorry. Add account. Delete account.
Delete
Okay.
account. Create.
Modify. Yeah. Add or create both are same, right?
Okay.
So create account. Okay. So net banking.
Fund
Add.
transfer.
Yeah. Funds
Fund funds transfer.
transfer. Okay.
Edit account ఉంటుంది సార్.
ఏదది?
Edit.
Edit is nothing but modify.
Update.
Up,
Modify.
modify account. Yeah. Modify account. Account and etc. Okay. And etc. features we are having. So now in the same banking, what I am doing is, remember this is the banking, right? So what I am doing actually, I am adding one more feature now. The new feature it is credit card. Okay. New feature is credit card. You know, right? What is a credit card? First you have to use the money and then you have to pay that one after some time. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is a feature of credit card. So this application is already someone is already using. Okay. This application is already someone using from long time, so it is working fine. Now assume that this is our application is belongs to SBI. The SBI, our application is SBI. Just imagine. Now SBI so far it is having only the banking system. Now they wanted credit card feature also. Now they wanted credit card feature also. So in that case, what they have to do? So what they did actually, they have developed the credit card feature. So it took something around to develop something around 100 days. Okay, just imagine that It took something around 100 days to develop the credit card feature. It is developed successfully, no issues. Okay. Now what we have to do it is we have to integrate this credit card feature with the existing banking application. Understand, right? What we have to do it is we have to integrate the credit card feature into the existing banking application. Why we have to integrate? We don't need any separate logins for the credit card and net banking. User can log in to the one application. He can do the fund transfer, he can do the add net banking, add account, delete account, create fund transfer, modify all these things he can do. Apart from that one, he is also doing the credit card features also. Now, a new feature we are adding to the application. So which means what is the new feature here? Credit card. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So whenever a new feature is adding to the existing application, what we have to do it is we have to do the integration testing. We have to do the integration testing. Remember, whenever we are adding a new feature to the any application, we have to do the integration testing. In integration testing, we have to do what exactly integration testing? I will tell you now. Okay. Integration testing is nothing but these things. It is nothing but in the credit card feature, what are the features are there in the credit card? Take an example of these features in the credit card, like get statement, okay, pay minimum bill, pay complete bill. Okay, so these are the features in the credit card feature. So now what we have to do it is we have to test the application with these three features. Okay, we have to test get statement, we have to test the minimum bill, we have to test the complete uh, bill amount also. Okay, to pay the minimum bill and also to pay the complete bill of the credit card, what we need actually, we need funds. Yes or no? We need funds in the our net banking, which is this guy. Okay, here we need the funds actually. So which means from this net banking I am paying the credit card bill. So which means a data flow is coming from the existing feature to the new feature. You understand, right? A data flow is coming from the existing feature to the new feature. Did you understand what I am telling?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Understood.
sir.
Yeah, that is called integration. Integration is nothing but whenever you're adding a new feature to the application, it should work properly existing and as well as new. Okay, new feature is nothing but credit card feature. It should work. Existing feature is nothing but net banking. It should work. Okay, both should work. That is called integration testing. Okay. Any application, this is not even this one actually, any application wherever you go. Okay, assume that you have taken a car. Okay, so car is coming from the showroom, and what you did actually, you have added some fancy stuff, like you have added some multicolors, okay, to the headlights. Okay, multicolors inside the car. Okay, so whenever you are adding the new features to the existing car, it should not disturb the existing features also. Yes or no? Agree or not? Okay, and at the same time, suppose you take your mobile. Okay, and you are adding a new, assume that there is a new app is coming, like example it is Instagram is an app. Okay, whenever you are downloading the Instagram into your mobile, okay, it should not disturb the existing features also. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that is called integration. So whenever you are adding a new feature to the existing application, it should not disturb the existing features and as well as new features. That is called integration testing. Remember that. Okay, am I clear? Okay.
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Coming back. So system testing, the next one it is. What is the system testing? Okay, system testing is nothing but, take an example of mm, a complete feature. Okay, complete feature of the application. Complete feature of the application is nothing but, I'll take again this one. Let me clear this. System testing, right? System testing. A system testing is nothing but we are doing the complete end-to-end testing. End-to-end testing is nothing but like this. Okay? Get the installer from the development team. Get the installer. Okay. Install the application. Bring up the server. Okay. Bring up the server and then do smoke testing. Okay. And then do regression testing. Okay. And release it. So a complete flow of the application is called system testing. Okay. Simple. System testing is nothing but the complete flow. But normally we don't do any specific system testing in the real time. This will be done as part of our regular job. Okay. This will be done as part of our regular job. We don't do any like a specific system testing in the real time. This is it will come just like come and go. That's it. Okay. Remember that. That's all about the system testing. Now few things are coming. Those are important. Let me go back to slide. Okay. So integration testing, it is a definition, system testing definition, and regression testing. Now this is important. What is regression testing? Okay. So let me read one by one. Can someone read? Otherwise, one by one, these things. You can read, right?
Uh, Regression testing is done after fixing all the
After fixing all the
defects.
defects. Yeah, good. Next one.
It is retesting after fixing the bugs found during testing, and also when there is change in the test environment.
Now, when remember this one. When
When
there is change in the test environment. Okay, good. Next.
the impact partition of the code after fixing the bug is retested.
Perfect. Next.
Automation of testing helping in faster regression testing.
Perfect. So this one we will discuss later, the last part. Why? Because we haven't started the automation. Only three things. One, two, three. Okay. I will
Yes.
tell you. If you notice here, all are similar only. What it is telling, regression testing is done after fixing all the defects. Okay. And what we are testing here, what it is telling actually, it is retesting after fixing the bugs, which means fixing all the defects or fixing all the bugs. All are same, right? I told you bug, defect, error, all are same synonyms. Okay, that is the one. And the last one, it is impacted portions. This is important. Okay, we'll discuss one by one. In the regression, actually, what will happen? Let me take one Excel sheet. I'm taking one Excel sheet and see. Is my cursor, man. Right. Uh, yeah, can you see the Excel sheet?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. Okay. So now, what I will do it is. mm, Bank of India. Just imagine our application. It is Bank of India. I'll type Bank of India. This is okay. So remember, in the real time, we are getting the bills multiple times, which means like application is divided into multiple pieces. I will tell you. Okay. Assume that we are having total 100 features. Okay. Total we are having 100 features in the application. Okay. And remember, we are not, I mean, we in the sense development team and as well as testing team, we don't develop the 100 features at a time. Remember, we don't develop the 100 features at a time. You understand, right? We
Yes, sir.
we are developing the 100 features in the bits and pieces. What is the meaning of the bits and pieces? I will tell you. Okay, like this, 10 features. Okay, fine. 10 features like this. Two. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, total. Yeah. So 10 features. So now it become 100, right? All this becomes all this becomes 100. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So which means we don't develop the all the application at a time. Okay. This will take 1 month. Okay. Just imagine each 10 feature is taking one month. So which means in total 10 months we are going to complete. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now this first one what we call actually release 1.0. What do we call? Release 1.0. The next one it is called release 1.1. Okay, or else otherwise people will call like this release 2, release 1. Simple. In general, will release 1, release 2 like this will go. Okay, this will be very easy to understand. Okay, so release 1, release 2. So in the release 1, how many features we are having?
10 features.
Release 2,
10,
not 10. 10 plus 10,
20,
20.
20,
Release 3,
30,
20 plus 10, 30. Release 4,
40.
30 plus 10, 40, right?
Mm.
Yeah, like that in release 9.
9,
What? No, no, no. Release 9.
80 plus 10, 90.
Release 10.
90 plus 10,
Mm,
100.
100. Yeah, these are important actually. Just imagine for one feature. Take an example of the how many features we are having here?
10 features.
10 features. Okay. Assume that we'll write the feature names here. Let me take a notepad. So features are like this: login, logout, create account, forgot account, okay, and some etc. Okay. So for login, how many test cases we can write?
10,
10. For logout,
10,
okay. For create account,
10.
yeah, imagine each feature is 10, 9, something like that. Okay, some number. Assume that as of now, each feature is having 10 test cases. Okay, so how many features are there in the first release?
10
10
features.
feature. Total how many test cases?
10,
Huh?
10,
10, 10 features. Each feature is having 10 test cases. 10 test cases into 10 features. How much it is?
20,
100.
100.
100. 10 into 10.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm writing some headings. So here also 100. Agree? Clear, right? And now, so assume that we got the release. Okay, we got the release at the something around like 1st of May. Okay, we got the release on the 1st of May. Okay, so now we are having 1 month time to test this 10 features, or else 15 days of time. Just imagine 15 days of time we are having to test all the 10 features. Okay, because this is the May month, this is the May, this is the June. Okay, I'm writing these things also for better understanding. Okay, so now pass, fail, and regression, like regression. Okay, and now if you notice in the line number 8, okay, so we have executed how many test cases? How many test cases we have to execute? 100.
100.
Okay, just imagine 90 pass. Okay,
Okay.
and 10 got fail.
Fair.
10 got fail. Okay, so what when we are doing the retesting, you found an issue, you raise the issue to the development team. Development team is fixed that one. At that moment, you have to do the retesting. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So you found 10 issues total. You're not doing the retest on the same build. You're not doing the retesting on the same build. Why? Because you raised the 10 issues. The 10 issues is fixed, and those 10 issues is released in the next release. Okay. And now assume that this is done. Okay, so remember on the first build we don't do the any retesting and as well as regression testing. We don't do the any retesting and as well as why? Because that is a brand new application. Okay, that's the reason we don't have the retesting and regression testing. But when it comes to the next release, this guy, when it comes to the next release, here the fun will start. So total how many in the second release? 100.
100.
Okay, now we are not executing the only 100 test cases. Okay, we are executing the 100 test cases, these things, and also 10 test cases. Yes or no? Why? Because these 10 test cases is fixed in the second release. You understand, right? What I am telling? In the
Once
first,
again, repeat again.
yeah, I'm repeating. In the first release, how many test cases got failed?
10.
10 test cases got failed. We have to, I mean, developer is fixing that one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Developer is fixing that one. He is fixing whatever the issues he fixed. He is releasing in the next build. Next build is nothing but next release. Okay, so in the next release, this is the next release. In the June month, next release. In the June month, they have developed all the 10 features, which is 100 test cases we have to test, and also we have to test these 10 test cases also. How many it become? 100 plus 10?
110.
110. Now you understand, right?
Sir.
We have
Understood.
to execute the current release test cases, and also we have to execute the previous
Exist.
build previous build failed test cases. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, just imagine total 80 pass. Okay, total 80 pass. How many fail here?
50.
30, sir.
30.
30, right?
Mm, 30.
Ah, that's fine. I will do one thing otherwise. I'll put one more column. Total test cases. I'll put like this. Okay? Total test cases will become 110. Okay, this is easy, right? So how many retest you are doing here? Here. How many retesting I have to do?
10.
10. So pass or fail, that information is available here. Okay. And now it comes to the regression testing. Now it comes to the regression testing. Okay. Now you understand what is retesting. Okay. Retest or retesting, whatever it is. Now you understand better. And what is regression testing here? Okay. Regression testing is nothing but, I will tell you. Mm, how many test cases are there in the first release?
100.
100.
100.
100. So from the 100, we are retesting only 10. Okay. But we are not testing the remaining 90 test cases. We are not testing the remaining 90 test cases. Okay. In the regression test set, what we have to do it is, we don't need to test all the 90 test cases. We just need to test only something around 60 test cases from the 50 test 60 or 50, whatever it is. Okay. from the previous build. Why we have to do that one? That is important. Okay, which means whenever a developer is developing the new features in the release 2, there is a chance of there is a chance of disturbing the existing features. You understand, right? Whenever there is a new feature is developing in the release 2, there is a chance of disturbing the existing features. Okay, now you understand, right, why we are doing?
So pardon.
Okay, what I am telling here it is, in the release 1, how many test cases we have? Sorry, in the release 1, developer is developed something around 10 features. In the release 2, developer is developed another 10 features. Okay, in the release 2, whenever the developer is developing the 10 features, there is a chance of doing a mistake, okay, or disturbing the existing features. Okay, to avoid that one, what we have to do it is, we have to execute the few of the test cases from the release 1. From the release 1, we have to pick the few of the test cases and we have to test it. In simple words, what I am telling here it is, in general, in general, whenever you are adding a new feature, okay, there is a chance of disturbing the existing feature. There is a 100% people will do the mistake. So that's why we are verifying the current features and also have to verify the existing features also. You got it right?
Related to fail cases, na?
No, no, not failed. That's what I am telling. Failed is different, regression is different. That's why I am telling, for the failed we tested again. This 10 and 10 it is matching here. Okay, but even though it is passed in the release 1, we need to retest that one in the release 2 also. Even though they are passing in the release 1, we have to do the testing again in the release 2. Why? Because there is a chance of disturbing the existing features. There is a chance. That's for sure. There is a chance. Okay. Don't think that like once the test case is passed, it is passed for the lifetime. It's not like that. Okay. There is a chance of
How to recognize the regression test, which part we regret, means
uh,
this 60%.
this is a good question. Okay. So in this 60, right? Okay, so from 100 we are picking only 60. Why only 60? Why not remaining 40? That is a question, right?
Yeah.
uh, so that will come by experience. Okay, that will come by experience. Okay, in simple words I will tell you here. Okay, in simple words I will tell you here, login is having total how many test cases? 10 test cases. Login feature is having how many test cases? 10 test cases. Okay, from 10 test cases, what are those? First one it is enter the username password with valid. Second one it is enter the valid username with invalid password. Third one it is enter the invalid username and valid password. Okay, we are having such type of 10 test cases. Okay, but we have to pick the only 3 to 4 test cases from all of them. Now you will understand, right, which one we have to pick. The main intention it is this test cases, which is enter the user valid username valid password. That one we have to test second time, I mean in the second release. And also valid username with invalid password, that one we have to test. And the third one it is when the user is not providing username and password, if the user is clicking on the sign in button, okay, how it is behaving, so pick that one also. So like that we have to pick the important test cases only in the regression testing. We have to pick only important test cases. Don't pick the unnecessary test cases. What is the meaning of unnecessary test cases? I will show you. Unnecessary test cases means, let me open one website. Let me open some of the, yeah, see, this is the one of the website. So if you notice here, if you notice here, this is, what is this one? Yeah, the search button. Okay. search is coming in the middle. Okay, so now the test case here it is, make sure that the search supposed to be on the top and in the middle. Okay, this is called like alignment. Okay, this is called alignment. Okay, alignment, and also like spelling errors, so like callers now, and then a phone number. Okay, and that like links. Okay, those are called like a cosmetics. Okay, don't expect the cosmetic test cases in the regression test cases. Cosmetic in a sense, spelling errors, alignments. Okay, don't keep those things in the regression test cases. Now you understand, right?
Means low level test cases, no?
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. Low level. Okay, so we have to keep only functional test cases. We have to keep only functional test cases. Now you know, right, already what is a functional and what is a non-functional.
Valid.
What is a functional? We are giving some input and expecting some output. That is called
Functional.
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 What is a non-functional? These things, spelling errors, alignments, okay, and also like coloring, logos, all those things comes under like a non-functional. Non-functional is nothing but only look and feel. Yes or no?
Yes, yes, sir.
Ah, don't keep the non-functional test cases in the regression. Now it is clear, right?
Clear, sir. Only high
Yes, sir.
level.
Only high priority.
High.
We are having three types of test cases: high, medium, low. Okay.
Mm,
In simple words, we have to keep the high.
yes, sir.
That is better, right?
Mm.
Mm, okay. So now come back here. So see this. So I am picking only 60. Now it is clear, right? Second release. So I will repeat here. In the second release, we are having 100 test cases. From the 100 test cases, we are executing the total 110 test cases. Why? Because there are 10 test cases got failure in the previous build. So that's why 100 plus 10, 110. And then from the 110, total 80 passed. Okay. And 30 got failed. How many test cases we did retest? Which is only 10. And how many we are doing the regression? Which is 60. Okay. So which means total test cases executed. Okay, total test cases execute how many? 110 plus 60. How much it is?
170.
170.
Yes, 170. Perfect. Clear, right? Total 170 test case we have take executed in the second release. Now go to the third release. In the third release, how many test cases we are having? 100, right? In the third release, how many we are having? Total 100.
100.
100.
Okay. Now how many test cases we have to execute? This 100,
140.
100 plus this one, 130. Perfect.
130.
140. 130.
130.
130. Now just tell some number 110. Assume that 120 pass this time. Okay, 120 pass. How many fail?
Okay.
Which means
10 fail.
10 fail. 1 second, I'm getting a call. Just to hold on. How you are telling 100?
Because 30 is previous.
Okay.
So, and 100 currently test cases. 130 we
No,
can test it.
no. I am asking the regression.
Regression.
See, here what we did actually here regression.
See.
If you
70, sir.
notice, hmm,
70, sir.
if you notice this here, 70 also no. See, this 60 we have taken from the release one. Okay, in the release 2. In the release 3, what we have to do? In the release 3, we have to pick from the release 2 and as well as release 1 also.
Release 1.
Okay, which means in the release one, how many test cases are there?
100.
100.
Total 100. In the
Mm.
regression, how many we picked?
60.
60.
60.
So that 60 will be there like that only. Okay. So 60 from the release one, and also what we have to do, we have to pick from the release two also. How many are there in the release two total? 100. From the 100, we have to pick few test cases as a regression test set. Okay. This time I am taking 70 test cases. Okay. From the release one, I have taken only 60, but from the release two, I am taking the 70 test cases. Total, how much it will become?
130.
130.
130. Okay. So which means the end user as a tester, what we have to do? We have to test this 130 test cases plus this 130 test cases. How much it will become?
260.
260. See here how we are increasing our load. How we are increasing our load. You understand right now? Every time, okay, release one, very less work. Release two, we increase. Release three, increase. Release four. Okay, like that it will increase continuously one by one, one by one, one by one. Okay, am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you understand it. Why regression?
Yeah.
Regression is the most important thing. These two, both are important. Retesting is important and also regression testing is important. Why we do retesting? Why do we do retesting?
New future.
Retest.
Failed
Failed.
failed cases.
Ah,
Failed. Okay.
whenever there is a failure in the previous build, those things we are testing in the current build. That is called retesting. Okay. And the next one it is retesting. Retesting is nothing but sorry, regression testing. Regression testing is nothing but we are verifying the existing releases also in the current build. Why? Because there is a chance of doing the mistake in the current build. So that's the reason we are doing the regression. Regression testing is nothing but we are picking the high priority test cases from the each and every build. Simple in simple words. You can think that is the best option actually. And that this one you understand very better. What we have to do, we have to pick the high priority test cases from the release one and release two. Okay, and those two test cases we have to test over here. Same thing for the release 4. Now tell me, how much number it is getting here in the release 4? What is the number?
110.
110. Perfect. How many pass? You tell some number.
190.
90 pass. How many fail?
20.
20. How many retest?
10.
10.
10. Perfect. Now how many regression?
Regression.
60 plus 70 plus 50.
60 plus 70 plus 50. You have given
50.
that number, right?
Yeah.
Some random number Pooja has given. So how much it will become? 130 plus 50?
180.
180. Okay. Now in total, how many test cases we have? We have to execute 180 plus 110,
290.
290. Hmm. Now you are understanding, right? How in the real time it will happen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Testing. You may be thinking that I have to test only this one 100, 100, 100, 100 every release. It's not like that. Okay.
Yeah, before that.
Uh, Now you understand, right? What is the pass and what is a failure? What is a retesting and what is a regression testing? Okay. And how many test cases you have to execute? All these things now you understand well. Okay. So let's give you tell me some numbers. I'll type quickly.
120. 120.
Okay.
100.
100 pass,
Yes. 20.
20 fail,
20 get fail.
Mm.
Retest
20.
20.
20. 20.
20 regression,
60
60
plus
plus
70 plus
70 plus 50
50.
plus
80 plus 80.
this time 80. How much it is? 280 minus 20, 260. No. Now how much it is?
380.
Hmm?
380.
380. Perfect. Hmm. Hey, what about others, man? These people are only two people are talking actually. Balakrishna, you're following, right? Leela Prakash.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. See, the people has to follow. It's not like that I'm teaching for only two people. Okay. Yeah. Now can someone else. This time Balakrishna.
Yes.
Fill the number.
120.
120. Okay, good. Some random number you can tell. Pass.
110.
110. How many failure?
10.
10. Retest.
Sorry.
20.
20. Good.
Repeat.
Here
60 plus 70.
60 plus 70 plus
Plus
50
50 plus
plus
100.
80 plus how much it
Plus
is?
100.
You want 100? 100 as a regression.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100.
So you want to go with 100. Okay. How much it is? 360. So total test case executed how many? 360, 460,
460.
120.
460.
No, 360 plus 120.
480.
How much?
480.
480. Can someone go on mute? I see lot of disturbance continuously. Perfect now. Okay. Now it is clear, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
this
sir.
time, like what he did actually, he has taken total 100 as a regression test cases. We're having total 100 test cases in the release file. He has taken total 100. Okay, that's why it is showing 100. Sometimes it may happen. It depends actually. But normally majority of the time it don't happen. Most of the time it is some less than 100 only. We don't take all the test cases as a regression. Okay, what I will do it is the remaining things I am not filling. Okay, I'm sending this one in the email. Okay, you fill this one and send it to me. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Okay, cool.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, please.
Uh, the pre-test cases is also included in manual testing, na?
Oh. Unmute, please. Unmute.
Hello.
Yeah, no, yeah. Can you tell again?
The pre-development case test cases is also including in uh, manual testing, na?
Pre-development.
Precondition, post condition. Some
You're talking about the pre-conditions and post-conditions. That one you're talking.
Yeah, pre-development test cases.
Pre-development, I didn't get.
So before developing the software, we write some test cases, na?
That one only these things, right? These things. Okay, these 100 test cases are those things only.
Okay.
Ah,
I think it's after developing the software.
no. See, in simple words, development there is a release one. Okay, release one is there. Okay, so in the release one, it will be like this. Okay, I'll show you in a good. Oh, this is the release one. Okay, development team is doing the development. Yes or no? Okay,
Yes.
development team is doing the development in the release one. Testing team, they cannot sit idle, right? What they have to do?
Hmm.
They have to write the test case writing. So which means in the release one, okay, in the release one, Development team is doing the development, and test cases to testers will is doing the testing actually. Sorry, test case writing. This is how it will happen actually in the real time. It's not like that until we get the development developers are developed the project, they release to us. By seeing the application, we are writing the test cases, and then we are executing. I think you are thinking like that.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's not.
think I think that keep pre-development test cases means read the requirement and think like what software is doing
Hmm,
and then write
exactly,
something.
exactly. So development, assume the development team is taking 15 days for development. Assume the development team is taking 15 days for development. What we are doing, we are also taking 15 days for writing the test cases. Understand, right? So
Yes.
both are doing this parallelly. Okay. So development team is developing the test cases. Testers are working on the writing the test cases. So both are happening parallelly. It's not like that once we get the release and by seeing the application we are right. It's not like that. By reading the documents, we are writing the test cases. Even the development team also, by reading the same document, they are developing the application. Okay, both are having the same document. Development team is having the one document, and tester is also having one document. Both documents are same. Okay, so it's not like that both are having different documents. Both are having the same documents. By seeing that one, development team is developing the test cases, testers are doing the testing, writing the test cases. Okay, so for them, if it is taking 15 days, for us also it is taking 15 days. Even though it is completed in 13 days also, you can enjoy 2 days, remaining 2 days. That is up to you. But for us, we are getting some ample of time to write the test cases. Got it right?
Yes, sir.
Mm. Any other question?